Welcome into Rounding the Bases. I'm your host, Ryan Breeden, and on this show we take the 360-foot walk around the diamond with various members of the baseball community. Today, our special guest, he's a perfect game All-American, he's committed to Oklahoma State, and he's a projected top 15 pick in the MLB Draft for this coming year. We've got Jackson Holliday today. Jackson, how you doing today?
How are you?
Doing pretty good. So, Jackson hit 11 home runs so far this year. Those are some video game numbers, so as a result, we're going to be using a PS4 controller as our prop microphone for today. So let's get our walk started. I do PA announcing for you guys, and your walk-up song is Mr. Blue Sky. It's a song that came out in the 70s. Probably not a song that people would expect from a teenager. Why that song?
I really like Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's one of my favorite playlists, and my little brother really loves the song, so that's what I went with. Kind of a happy vibe. So
Your grandpa Tom said that when you were a little kid, you used to impersonate different people's swings ever since you were a kid. Do you have any that were your favorites, your go-tos?
I don't remember. My mom says I liked Gary Sheffield and like all the players that my dad was playing with at the time. So I can't do them so well now. Ethan's kind of got that, but I don't really remember.
So your dad, obviously in the major leagues for a long time, played with 4 different teams. Who was the coolest person that your dad was a teammate with to be around?
I really like Nolan Arenado.
Yes! That's a great choice. He's also my favorite player.
He's awesome. And, he kind of took me and Ethan in and showed us the ropes a little bit, kind of when we were older, and kind of a good person to watch and how he does stuff day to day.
And so Nolan was here just 2 years ago. I guess it was 2 years ago now. And your dad painted a picture of how you guys were on the infield of Valley P. Reynolds taking ground balls with a perennial all-star of Nolan Arenado. What was that like, just to be able to get that experience with him?
It was really neat, kind of like being able to see his work ethic, and it was like 40 degrees and raining, and we're out taking ground balls, and he's making all the exact same plays that you see on TV, and it was awesome.
So we're about to round second base here, and now, Jackson, if you could pick one major league pitcher to take a full at-bat against, which one are you choosing and why?
Probably DeGrom. I'd say DeGrom, just kind of the past few years that he's put together and how dominant he's been. I'd probably say him, just to be able to say that I've had an at-bat versus pretty much the most dominant pitcher of my life.
In your house, you have, as we mentioned, your dad, who is a former big leaguer. You got you, who's destined to be a big leaguer, and you got your brother, who also is very good at the game of baseball. I imagine that's a pretty competitive house, is it not?
Oh yeah, very competitive. We play football, play basketball, ping pong, every game that you can think of, it's always a competition.
Who's the most competitive in the house?
I'm sneaky, really competitive, but I mean, obviously my dad, being playing for so long, he still is probably the most competitive. I mean, he plays basketball and pickleball and all sorts of games still.
So we've just rounded third base, and here we're in the final 90 feet. My last question for you, Jackson. Obviously, you've got a pretty big decision coming up that you're going to have to make in a couple months, deciding whether or not to go play college ball or to go to the pros. I'm not going to ask you the typical question of what are you going to choose. I just want to ask what goes into making a decision like that. What are those talks like with your family?
They're very simple. I mean, my parents lived the lifestyle for 20 years, and they've had to make decisions, and I've got good people around me to help me make that choice. And we kind of talk about having 2 plan A's, kind of being able to go to college and play in Stillwater, starting my career off. So we're excited. I mean, there's not exactly a perfect answer, but it's two really good choices.
Well, that's it. So that's Jackson Holliday. This is Rounding the Bases. Thank you, Jackson, for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.